I'm feeling really anxious, and I'm not ready for this. That's why it's titled Not the First Episode, because I'm not ready. I'm not ready for two reasons. I'm not ready because like physically, mentally not ready. Physically? Yeah, physically. I feel it. I feel it. I feel like there's like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do this. Mentally, I'm just like, am I ever going to be ready? And the truth is, no, I'm never going to be ready. So we're just going to show up and do our best. I mean, this is the reason why I'm doing this. The second reason why I'm not ready for this is because I want it to matter. I want it to be really good. And it's hard for me to do something that I'm really not good at. But obviously this is like not the first episode. Also, this is not the first episode because I've actually been doing this for a few years now. I've been recording myself for the last couple of years. I think I have over almost 250 voice memos that I've saved over the last couple of years. And it all started from journaling. Wow, there goes my voice. It started from journaling. And then I realized that writing the words didn't feel the same way as actually saying it out loud so I can hear it. Because somewhere where my voice comes from, there's authenticity, there's realness, and that matters to me more. So I would walk to get my steps in, and then I would just record myself talking, sharing about literally anything, literally everything and anything, whether it's how I felt, what I was going through, what I was growing through. Ranthonies, I'll be doing a lot of that in here. And I said in here, huh? It's funny. It is in here. Speaking of, I'm in a bedroom that's not mine. And I've been staying in here for the last couple weeks. There's a TV that I've never actually used or watched because I don't really watch TV. There's a bunch of pillows. Half of them I don't use, but I actually bought this body pillow from Costco, and I don't think I could sleep with any other pillow ever again. It's so soft, and it's like cool. There's a coolness to it, which is, I don't know. How do they do that? So I never get hot. So because this is not the first episode, and you're probably wondering why I'm recording audio and not video, and it's because you guessed it, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to record myself on video. I'm most comfortable doing or using this format for now. And look, it's not about the model, it's about the message. That's what really matters here. So lately, I've been taking a deep dive on a lot of current events and a real deep dive on focus on what it is that I want to do. And the reason why I've been putting this off for so long is because, I've just been avoiding myself. I've been avoiding doing something for myself, something that I feel passionately about, because I'm afraid. I'm afraid to bet on myself. I'm afraid to fail. I'm afraid of rejection. And all of that comes from a place where it really matters to me. What changed? Honestly, nothing really changed. The story goes about 3 years ago, we're in 2025, so 2022, I had this idea. For a long time, I had the idea of starting my own channel. I don't really love the word podcast because it's thrown around so fucking much, and everyone and their mother has one. But also, there's so many fucking books out there, right? There's always new books, and there's always going to be books. So there's plenty of space for everyone to share. And I got really excited and loved ideating everything it could possibly be about, but I struggled on finding the niche, I guess, that I wanted to dive into. But what I didn't realize was that I already had one. I just trying so hard for it to be something. And what came about was that ultimately I'm born with the last name Reddy. So growing up, a lot of people would joke and be like, "Are you born ready? Are you ready?" But ironically and truthfully, I'm always never ready. I always feel that I'm not ready for things to happen. I'm not ready for change. I'm not ready for school. I'm not ready to get a job. I'm not ready for fucking relationships and getting deep into it. I'm afraid. I'm hesitant. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the unknown is going to be like because it's scary. It's uncomfortable. And I realized that's what the show needs to be about. It just needs to be me sharing, feeling, expressing, keeping it as real as possible. That means, unpolished, unscripted. Obviously, I have ideas, topics, outlines, briefs. It's not, I'm just shooting. I'm just not shooting blanks. That's so funny. I don't know why I just kept thinking blanks. No, I have a lot that I want to talk about, and there's an inventory inside that I've written down so I know how to tell the story or approach it. But yeah, that was the idea. And so I got really excited. I built it up. I had the name. I had a couple variations, but I loved Born Reddy because ironically it's just something that irritates me from being a kid and people thinking they're so fucking funny when we make a joke of my last name. Because really what I'm feeling inside is like, I'm not ready as much as you think I am. But don't get me wrong. There are moments where I was, my ready or not moment. And there's times I've been ready and there's times I haven't. Most times not. So I think in 2023, I was staying with my dad, Papa Reddy, in Ireland. And I was taking a sabbatical from basically life. And I only allowed myself to do a few things. I would work out, I would walk, I would journal, I would meditate, I would do yoga, I would eat well, cook for Pops and I, watch a couple of movies or shows with him, and then get a good night's rest. Like literally I built a routine every day for months. And I would record myself as I was walking. And that's when something aligned in me where I was like, this is what I want to do. And it's not that I just want to share. Eventually I want this to evolve. And I would love to have guests and talk about stories, share moments, share feelings, share whatever it is, your ready or not moment. Or it doesn't even have to be about that. It's just I love talking about real shit. There's something about that. It's just like lights me up inside. And so eventually I was like, okay, well, that's what I need to do. I just need to fucking start. And I did. I got the name. I built it out. I did the cover art. I literally did everything except for record and publish, And why didn't I just do that? Well, there was a few reasons. I would always find an excuse. I would always find an excuse to put my energy and time somewhere else. And for a very long time, most of my life, I would say I put my energy into people and experiences and relationships. And for me, that seems a lot more safe and rewarding. But to do something that is your own, solo, like by yourself, is fucking scary. Now, this hasn't been my first passion project coming to life. I've had a short-lived business, and that's where the love came from. That's where I knew I needed to do something again for me, because I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed connecting with people. I enjoyed the art that I created and seeing other people represent it and believe in it, and the amount of support and the community that was involved. It was just wonderful. It was incredible. There's no other feeling like it. It's the closest thing you come to God is when you create. But I think through those years of me realizing this is something I love doing, but it's not the right thing, was really hard for me to give up. And I eventually did. But since then, it's like I can never find that thing that I wanted to do again. It's been really difficult for me. Believe it or not, the sharing, just talking to you all, is natural for me. But it means something. It really does mean something for me to be able to share my voice. Okay, so I'm in Ireland. I'm having a routine. I'm taking a sabbatical, trying to figure out my shit. And then I stumble on my birthday, actually, I stumbled on a new podcast called Hard Feelings by Jeanette McCurdy. She is an incredible podcaster. Just even more than that, she's just an incredible soul. I love her format. I love the way she's able to express herself in just a raw rant, real way. And that was like exactly what I've been looking for. And I just fell in love with it. And I thought it was like a gift from, the universe saying, on your birthday, check this out. Now, her model's the same way. It's all audio. And I just loved her model because it was all about the message, and it was all about her just being in the moment and talking about it. And it was real. It was hard feelings. It was uncomfortable. And I was like, that's exactly me. That's exactly how I feel. Then I was like, okay, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to start. But I found an excuse. I'm not going to tell you what the excuse is yet, but I decided not to bet on myself. And that's okay. I wasn't ready. But as time would go by and seeing all the nudges and signs around me and feeling this urge to finally take a leap, maybe not even a leap, maybe just a lean instead of a leap, a lean into this space and giving it a shot has just been an incredible, scary, wonderful, exciting, anxious, afraid feeling of starting a new journey, starting this podcast. And you guys, if I'm being honest with you, and I'll put it into like a sports metaphor because that's my background, is just I love sports. Every time I show up to the plate, we're talking about baseball in case you don't know. Anytime I show up to the plate, I just wanna hit the ball. Obviously, I want to make the stakes as high as they possibly can, because I thrive on just, that pressure, that intensity, that passion. It's bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, bases are loaded. All you need is just one run. And all I want to do is just crush it because it means something to me. This matters so much to me. But all I want to do is just take an actionable step and do my best. And this is what this first step looks like. Even though it's not the first episode, I'm still showing up and taking a first step and doing my best. If you guys wouldn't mind, and no pressure at all, no pressure, if you wouldn't mind taking a short moment to follow and subscribe to the channel or channels, that would mean the world to me. And if you're not ready, like someone I know, totally get it. It's totally understandable. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna pursue, seduce, and flirt with you so hard to get you on board. All right. I don't usually have a good way of ending this, so I'm just gonna say, if you made it this far, thank you for listening. And I'm excited to share this journey with you. Ready or not?